Hi everyone, hope you're all doing all right. Yeah, as always, same video as I've done before, another apology. Sorry that I've not been doing enough content or interacting with you guys enough. It's been absolutely crazy. Sam's been on holiday, so he's not been here, so he hasn't been interacting much or creating too much content for you guys. And I've been working full time and covering him and trying to do a little bit with you guys as well. So it has been absolutely flat out. Apologies that we've not done enough content recently, but we will keep bringing stuff out for you guys, and we will keep resharing some of the old stuff we've done. It doesn't stop being relevant just because it's not we're not releasing it new, so it is good to revisit that stuff because it's important concepts that we need to get straight in our minds. We've had a lot of people in the last couple of weeks join from a very specific Facebook group. We're really pleased to have you guys in. The reason you guys are coming is obviously because some of our members have been talking us up to you guys, so we really appreciate that. We'd love to have you guys on board. You'll all be familiar with 𝐿𝐶 and people like Alan Gordon. We love their stuff. We interact with their stuff. We think it's great. We're really stoked because they are people who are following the research for back pain. So we're really happy to, essentially, we're all on the same team, right? So really happy to have more people singing from the same hymn sheet out there. So that's great. As the movement studio, which is what we are, there's a difference between us and 𝐿𝐶. We work specifically with back pain. So 𝐿𝐶 tends to work generally with all different types of pain. We don't do that, we just do back pain. The other side to it is 𝐿𝐶, a lot of you who've looked into things like pain science and been listening to our videos over time will understand what I say when I talk about the nervous system. And 𝐿𝐶 works largely by desensitizing your nervous system. So when signals arrive at your brain normally, your brain assesses them and decides whether or not to give you pain. A very sensitive nervous system, when the signals arrive, even if they're normal signals, will turn those into pain. 𝐿𝐶 works by altering how your brain perceives the signals that arrive to it, and it helps to mean that those signals don't become pain. That's great. That is exactly what we do. We do that in the mindfulness and in the mindset coaching of our program. So I'd be a hypocrite if I said I didn't think that's great stuff because we do that as well. So that is excellent. The difference with the movement studio and 𝐿𝐶 is we only deal with back pain. So our mindset and mindfulness is specifically tailored towards back pain. But as a lot of you guys will know, we have 3 M's, okay? So we have mindset, movement, and mindfulness. And movement is the one that really sets us apart from people like 𝐿𝐶 and is what tailors us to back pain. It comes back to there's a very famous physio in the UK called Ben Cormack, and something he said a number of years ago was that you cannot talk tolerance into a tissue. Now, what that means is that you can work on the nervous system desensitization stuff. You can calm everything down, but you need to have a physical tolerance so that when you go back to doing things, you're not just going to get the pain again, and then you have to calm it down, and then you do something, you get the pain again, you have to calm it down, and you kind of go around in circles a little bit. You're more comfortable than if you're just in pain or you're not doing anything, but there needs to be a bit more, and the research on this for back pain is pretty clear. You have to have some kind of exercise or rehabilitation as part of your program. And I've talked about this before. One of the most important things, largely for a lot of people, is just to get them moving more. So the NHS recommends 20 to 25 minutes of exercise per day. If you're not getting that, then you're at a slight, you're essentially in an exercise debt, if you like. You need to be doing a little bit more, whether that's breaking it up in little points throughout the day, but we need to get you moving, gentle exercise, even if it's just walking 20 to 25 minutes a day. Some people on top of that then they actually need to do more than that, because actually normally they're quite active. They need to do even more to get the benefit. Some people also need a specific, some exercise to build a specific tolerance. So that might be for something like, if you have a job that involves twisting, or you want to play golf, for example, or you've got to bend a lot. Yes, you've got to do those activities and build those back up, but sometimes alongside it, which is the 20%, it's a little bit on the end, but you need to have some stuff to help you build a specific tolerance. And that's what Ben Cormack was talking about. You can't get that tolerance into a tissue by thinking about it, by talking about it. You have to get out there and do. So again, that is why the gold standard on back pain management involves education. Mindfulness is a very, very important part of that. And it has to involve exercise in some way. So that is where the 3 M's came from: mindset, movement, and mindfulness. If you heard the 3 M's from anybody else, they stole it from us because we came up with this many years ago when we were sat in Sam's parents' spare bedroom writing this program. We came up with the 3Ms, and at that point it became central as the central foundation to everything that we do, because it follows exactly what the research says you should be doing. So we need to understand back pain, how it works, what it's doing. We need to understand our feelings when it comes and when it goes, how we behave when it comes and when it goes. We need to understand how we're using exercise and then to use the exercise. And we have to use mindfulness alongside that as that nervous system desensitization to help calm everything down. So yeah, big welcome to all of these new people. Hopefully that explains a little bit about why and how we're different to people like Curable. We are specific to back pain. So if you are struggling with back pain, feel free to drop us a message, put a comment in the group, let us know if you have any issues. Yeah, I'm off this morning, so I'm going to be doing a few little videos, a few comments, interactions with you guys. I hope it's helpful. Feel free to drop me a personal message again if you need anything specific, or you have questions about the spinal recovery program, because we can talk in a little bit more detail about that. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm off on holiday tomorrow until Sunday, so buzzing for that. Haven't had time off in ages, so I'll catch with you guys next week. Bye.